Thank you for joining me. My name is Myra Moore with Moore Football LLC. Joining me today is a kicker punter, Nick Mongelli. I said that wrong, didn't I, Nick? Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today. So first, before we get into the good stuff, tell me a little bit about yourself, the school that you're coming from, all of your different positions, your weight, your height, that good stuff.
Well, first I want to say thanks for having me. I really appreciate this. I'm originally from Marlboro, New York. It's a small town in upstate New York in the Hudson Valley. It's a smaller high school. I got recruited by some smaller D1 schools, D2 and D3. I ended up choosing SUNY Cortland. I went there actually to play baseball and football.
Wow.
When I was in high school, I played soccer, basketball, baseball, and football throughout my whole high school career. And then I chose Cortland to go be a dual sport athlete. I'm 6 foot, 215 pounds, kicker punter. And that's about kind of like the background where I'm coming from.
Well, that's phenomenal. That's great that you were doing multi-sports, but you didn't want to do any other position like linebacker or D-tackle? Or you're a big guy.
So I get asked that a lot. When I was a younger kid playing Pop Warner football, I was a quarterback actually.
What?
And I ended up stopping. I stopped playing just because I wanted to play soccer and I wasn't really loving the game yet. So that's when I began my travel soccer career, kind of. I played for multiple travel soccer teams, and I actually didn't start kicking footballs until my sophomore year of high school. It was actually an accident. I was at soccer practice, splitting the high school field with our football team, and one of the footballs rolled over in our practices, and I turned around and I punted it, and then the football coach asked me if I wanted to be the kicker, and that's kind of how the whole kicking thing took off for me. So yeah, that's how that started.
Wow. It was fate.
It was. I believe it.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm a big, firm believer in that. When something happens in your life, it's for a reason. There's always a plan behind it.
Yes.
And I like to tell myself that and stick by that. So.
Amazing, because you have tons of experience, in especially sports. And how did baseball go? Is it something that you're not going to be looking into, or is it strictly football now?
So, baseball, I ended up stopping when I was a sophomore in college. I ended up hurting my shoulder. I was a pitcher. I was a left-handed pitcher. But I'm a right-footed kicker, and there's like a little bit of a story behind that. But I'll finish it. I'll tell that after this. But yeah, I ended up getting hurt. I hurt my shoulder. So then I made a decision to really focus on football because I realized there may be an opportunity down the road for me if I continue to work at it and get better. So I just ended up sticking with football for the next 2 years of college, and I'll be honest, it's probably one of the best decisions I made for myself. But back to what I was saying, I'm a right-footed kicker, but throw left-handed. When I was born with a birth defect. Actually, I was born with a brachial plexus injury on the right side of my body, where I actually can't fully extend my right arm.
Oh, wow.
It hasn't stopped me from being successful in my athletics. As a young kid, me and my parents and my physical therapist worked to teach myself how to be left-handed for when I play baseball and basketball and like playing ping pong and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of my background story from when I was a little kid. And I just worked hard at it.
Yeah.
My dad really kind of worked really hard at it when I wasn't with my physical therapist when I was a young kid, and I adapted. And I was an all-state soccer player. I was an all-state basketball player and a state runner-up. I was a state champion baseball player. I was a player of the year for New York State. I was actually the only All-American baseball player to come out of New York State my senior year in 2016.
That's amazing.
And I was an all-state kicker for 3 years. And I like to not to just talk about myself, but I like to say, don't let anything stop you from chasing what you want to do. I'm a firm believer in that. And yeah, some people have more severe injuries than I do, but I feel like if someone really puts their mind to it and really has a passion for something, it's possible in some way, shape, or form. There's a way to be successful for sure.
No, you're right. And that is 100% accurate. I mean, that's amazing to come from, basically a birth defect and overcome it and stick to it and persevere. That shows tremendous amount of character. So I commend you on that. That's amazing. A lot of people would have just said, well, this is preventing me from being able to do this, so I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to focus on something else. But you didn't. You dug in. And there are times in life when you have to dig in and you be stubborn and you stay stubborn, and then before you know it, your dreams have been met. And that's amazing. I love that. So I could really commend you. I love that. So right now, it's crazy with the coronavirus, COVID-19, everything on lockdown. How are you coping? What are you doing to stay in shape and to stay, fit, especially with the NFL draft looming? What's your daily life right now?
So my daily life is I try and get to bed not too late. I mean, I am home from school finishing my semester online, so I'm getting to bed at a decent time. I'm getting my 8 hours. I try to be awake by 10 o'clock so I can get up, make my coffee, eat breakfast, do some homework, and then I'll go in my basement. I have like a little home gym in my basement that I'm training in. And then my high school is actually, I could probably hit a driver hit a golf ball with my driver to the high school. So I go down there, I run, and I kick. Actually, yesterday, me and my kicking trainer, Ed Groth, over at Power Kicking, me and him conducted my own virtual pro day.
Yes.
And the whole film for my pro day will be posted later this week on all my social media platforms.
Oh, good. So yeah, definitely.
I will be sending it to my agent, and he will be sending it to teams. So yeah, I've been keeping up with staying in shape and being active and making sure I'm ready to go if a team gives me a phone call. And
so can you give us a little bit of your numbers, or do you want to wait till your film drops? Can you share?
My stats?
From your virtual pro day that you did.
Oh, okay. So we started with the field goal period. I missed 2 field goals total. One was from, my kicking trainer has the exact numbers. I believe it was 48 yards and 58 yards.
Okay.
I missed. But my last field goal, I ended on a 61-yard field goal right down the middle. It probably would have been good from 65. I've posted videos of me on Twitter. I am back in like the 65-yard field goal range.
Nice.
It'd be cool to get back to 70 like some of the NFL kickers.
Right.
But we just gotta keep working. Just gotta keep training hard, and hopefully it happens one day. But so there was that, and then we went into a kickoff period where I had 4 open field kickoffs, and then I did 4 directional kickoffs, like a sky kick to the left side on the hash. And then that's what my college team actually had me do, was more of like a sky kick, have it hang up in the air a little bit longer on kickoff, so our kickoff team could get down there and make a play on the ball carrier. So we did that to the left, did that to the right, had some down the middle, and then we went to our punt period where it was, I believe it was 4 punts directionally to the left, 4 punts directionally to the right, 4 open field punts, and I did 4 Aussie style punts, which is where instead of punting it and the ball goes up in a spiral, you punt it and it has a rotation of the kickoff. So if returners let it bounce inside like their own 20 or 15-yard line, there's a possibility that it bounces backwards, so my team can have good field position for when our defense goes out in the field. So that's how my pro day was structured.
Nice.
Like I said, the video will be posted later this week on all my social media platforms with all my stats from college, with also my football resume that I wrote up. That has everything from high school sports to through college, and all of my extracurriculars on it. And I will also be posting all of my interviews with that post all in one.
Good. I love that. That is literally your marketing package. That's exactly, especially in this, because we're in a new era, right? This is it's a new time. We have to have a different mindset when it comes to recruiting and promoting yourself. It's literally a new marketing era, and you have to focus on putting your resume together. And that, I'm a big advocate of resumes, especially for athletes. You need to put it together, and it's not your traditional business resume, because it needs to be catered to your industry, and your industry is an athlete for football. So I love that. Keep doing that. That's exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah, I just want to give myself the best shot as possible, especially with these times, not being able to meet with teams and have in-person workouts in front of coaches. I just got to give myself the best shot because especially coming from a small school, starting in high school, coming from a small school, and then going to a small college. I mean, Cortland's pretty well known for their athletics as a D3 program, but at the same time, it's a smaller school, so I just want to be able to give myself the best shot at furthering my football career.
I love that. That's amazing. Well, you keep doing what you're doing because it works. It really does. And that's, I mean, all of us are hitting the ground scouting on the internet. I mean, everything is at Twitter. And I don't know a single person who's not on Twitter looking at film. So keep doing what you're doing. So what would you describe as a weakness for you? What is something that you're working on?
Something that I'm working on is probably my punting. I'm a kicker first. Who punts? I did punt in college. I did all 3 jobs in college when I was there, from my sophomore year to my senior year.
Okay.
But definitely my punting could use a little bit of work, for sure. But I feel that I am very capable of being a kicker for a team and also serving as a emergency punter if need be.
Yes. Amazing. I love that. So what sets you apart? What makes you different? I mean, if you were to have a virtual, conversation with one of these teams and one of these, recruiters, and they ask you what makes you different? Why should they choose you or select you? And, put you on their team. What makes you different from the next guy?
What I think makes me different is I love pressure. I love pressure spots. I love the pressure situation where I got to go out and tie a football game with a long field goal, or put my team ahead in crunch time, or make it a 2-score game, and the whole other team's yelling, screaming, and the other fans are trying to get in my head. I love it. I really do. I live for those moments. I'm a hard worker. I never take a rep off, ever. You can see that you can ask my coaches from school, even in practice. If I had a bad rep, I'll say, let's do it again. I'm not going to end on that bad rep. I need to end on a good rep every time, because what I've always been told since I started college from multiple coaches at Cortland's program, they said everyone's always going to remember you by the last thing you did, your last rep. That's what they're going to remember you by. So you got to make sure it's a good one. So every time I leave the field, I got to leave on a good rep. If I know that it's the end of a game and it's going to be a big time field goal, I don't want to be remembered as the guy who missed the field goal and didn't give his chance the best possible chance to win.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I take a lot of pride in that. When I go to the field and work, I actually bring my little brother with me sometimes, and I have him kind of talk in my ear, try and distract me, kind of do something that's going to try and throw me off, just to kind of simulate while I'm training by myself. Obviously, it's different when you have thousands of fans yelling at you, but it kind of serves the purpose a little bit, just to have someone there kind of trying to get in your ear a little bit. But I'd say what sets me apart is definitely I love the pressure spots, and I'm a hard worker.
That's amazing. I love that, because there's going to be no icing you.
Actually, what's funny, in one of my football games this year, my own head coach iced me.
Really?
I don't even think he realized it. we had good laughs about it, me and the coaching staff, after it happened, because no one realized it. And after I kicked it, after it went in, they ended up putting us up with 2 scores in a big conference matchup against Alfred State. And I was talking to the coaches about it. I said, "Coach, did you realize that you called a timeout right before I kicked that field goal? After I was already lined up?" And he goes, "Oh, I just was calling it just so you can get settled in." So we laugh about that, but yeah. So
It happens.
Yeah,
It happens a lot. That's amazing. Well, I commend you. You've come a long way. Especially from birth to now. So it's amazing that you're here now and you're still ready to go. Are you nervous at all about the draft? I mean, I'm nervous, and I'm not even an athlete, but I'm just nervous waiting to see, I'm looking for specific names, and I'm like, God, please. But how do you feel with the draft being this year, especially since it's virtual?
I mean, it's definitely different. I think the NFL and even the CFL, I think they're doing a great job with all these virtual meetings and all of the virtual scouting. I think they're conducting it in the best possible way they can to make sure that they see all the athletes they need to see before the draft process begins. Am I nervous? I mean, yeah, you get a little butterflies for sure, especially being a small school kid who maybe doesn't have a lot of exposure. I I try and post as much as my film and reps as possible on my Instagram and Twitter, and I send it out to my agent. He sends it to coaches. I've had people helping me and sending it to coaches when they see it on their social media pages. When I pop up, they forward it to people for me, and I'm just hoping that come draft time, enough coaches have seen my film and have heard about me and see my interviews and see that maybe I have something different from maybe other players.
Yes, I agree 100%. And also, just a little tip, and I know everybody focuses, even including myself, we focus on the draft and, draft days and the 3 days that it takes for people to be drafted. But then they forget that even after those 3 days, when it's done being televised, there's still, agents working. There's still coaches working and reaching out for those last little bit of signees that they're going to put on the practice squad. So keep that in mind as well. Keep tweeting. Keep sending out your film. Don't stop. That's the best way to get you out there. Well, I want to... Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just hoping, I'm not looking to be drafted. It's not be drafted or it's over for me. I'm just looking to make a team in any league. I want to help any type of organization. I want to put that organization in the best possible situation to succeed that I can in my power. It doesn't matter, NFL, CFL, Arena League, it doesn't matter for me. I just want to be a valued player that brings value to the team if the team does decide to sign me.
And I think you will. I really do.
Thanks,
that is really amazing. And it's so not only having the skill, but it's the personality, the character, right? It's your brand. It's who you are. You have to be, you have to have something good going, because nobody wants a problem child. Nobody does. Nobody wants to, tarnish their own brand because they have a problem child. So it's amazing that you have it all. You have the skill, you have, the want and the drive, but also the character. So keep that up. I love it. And you're welcome. And I want to thank you so much for being here with me. And to everybody else, please stay safe. Stay in. Let's get through this. It's just hopefully only a couple more months, and then we can get back to the real world. But take a look at Nick's film. Like, retweet, share. You would be amazed by just one single share how it could change the course of everything. So make sure let's help support our small school guys. Also, this full interview will be uploaded to More Football on YouTube. Other than that, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Nick, so much. And I wish you the best of luck. And I'll be looking out for your name as well.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.